if that.
Because I'm here thinking like it wasn't gonna be the Spot was the person who was the reason this whole thing was happening.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that the Spot was so big in this movie. I didn't really expect him. I thought he was gonna be a throwaway villain. You know what I mean? Like,
With them,
Villain of the week.
yeah, nah. Oh, that was villain of the week. Oh, your ass
You
thought
see,
wrong,
and
my
and
boy.
I honestly feel like that's where Miles messed up. Like he should have taken him more serious than that.
yeah, me and Ty
Peter would
spoke
have did the
about
same
that.
thing too. I mean,
It's like
like younger Peter would have did the same thing. I think.
but then all the Spider-Man did the same thing. They played around with
True.
the villains, make the
True.
jokes, didn't take it fully serious because he had some other shit that's been going on.
Nah, but I ain't never see the Spot do this though. This mug was jumping through multiverses. Like
How
this.
was he in the? Wait, was he in comics? Spot?
Yeah, yeah.
Was he like treated like villain of the week in comics or something like that?
Nah, I think in the comics. All right, did you see the animated series Spider Man, the '90s one?
Yeah,
He was
he
in
was
that
there.
one. Yeah,
I don't remember that one. Wait,
really? Yeah, he was in there. Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Was he
He worked, huh?
was he serious or like the bank robber kind of job thing?
Well, that's the thing. He was working for Fisk. He was a scientist, and he was working for Fisk, like in the movie. I mean, I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
like in the comics, he was working for Fisk. Um, I mean, yeah, Wilson Fisk Kingpin. To make like an interdimensional portal so that Kingpin could just rob people, rob banks, and then get out of there real quick. So um, the doctor made it, but it was an accident, and he became the Spot. So at first, he was robbing banks for Wilson Fisk because Wilson Fisk was holding his girl hostage, who's also a
Mm-hmm.
scientist. And he was like, "Yo, if you don't want me to run this fate on your girl, you better go rob these banks for me real quick." You know what I'm saying?
And
That's what happened.
I see. So that's but in the movies it's different. His
Right.
girl was Doc Ock, female Doc Ock.
Oh,
And
in the first one?
no, the movie, yeah. In the picture frame, it was him and
Yeah.
the female Doc Ock.
Oh right, they were work. Yeah, I think they were working together. Yeah, they were working
Yeah.
together, and yeah, I think that might have been her in the old show. But you know, in
Doc
this one,
Ock.
then they made her different though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, but he's an actual character though. Like he's an actual character in the Spider-Man mythos. I never thought we would get him and make him this big, bro. Which is, bro, crazy, 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 crazy. All right, we good, y'all. Y'all ready, man?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
hear us?
Yeah,
I hear
yeah. Cause I'm looking at us now. We good. Yeah, yeah.
you.
All right, we straight. All right, let's get it, y'all. What's going on, guys? It is your boys. It's Ties World TV. We got my boy Buggy, the happiness clown. What's going on? And we got a special guest, Sam the Mega Man Chan. What's going on, y'all? How y'all guys doing tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, all right.
Spectacular. Maybe a little bit amazing.
Oh,
The
see,
ultimate.
I see where you're coming from with that. Okay, your boy bringing up the A game today. I feel you on that, bro. Shit. So, guys, so we're gonna be talking about Into the Spider Verse. I'm sorry, across was it Across the Spider Verse, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Across the Spider Verse.
Spider Man Across the Spider Verse, aka what was it? The Spot. I feel like this is a Spot movie, bro. Honestly,
Yeah. It did. It did feel like that.
or was it a
I
Gwen
mean,
movie, or was it really a Miles movie? I don't know.
You know, it was
definitely
kind of.
not
It was kind.
Miles.
Yeah.
Definitely, it was more Gwen for sure
Yeah.
than Miles.
Yeah. And we're gonna talk about that too, but we really need to title this "Villain of the Week." That's what we need to title this one. That's crazy. But we're gonna talk about it. Spoilers galore out here. So if you haven't seen the movie, what the hell are you doing? Go watch the movie and come back. Now, if you want to watch this while you watching the movie, please do that too. No, I'm just joking. But just go watch the movie and come back and watch this.
I mean, that's kind of
Uh,
early to do that.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Just put your headphones on so you don't
Well,
disturb
say it's not even
everybody
on
else in the
streaming
movie.
right now.
You've been warned, guys. You've been
Yes, you
warned.
have been warned. Yes. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below and share the video. Tell all your friends. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. Tell your grandma. Tell your uncle. Tell everybody. Tell your daughter. Tell everybody. Tell the boys too. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. So listen. What you guys want to pick up with first with this movie?
You want me to do a play-by-play of everything first?
All right, let's get it. Let's go.
So just like how the first Into the Spider-Verse was like, my name is Peter Parker, or my name is Spider-Man, or my name is Miles Monroe.
They
Same
made
thing
it a
for
thing
this one.
that's their niche.
Yeah, this was a definitely big niche, and then it's like, my name is Gwen Stacy, and I'm Spider-Woman in this universe. And like she does her introduction of Miles, and like I hurt my best friend, and I've done all that stuff like that, just like me. Uh,
Right.
I've he so much has happened into his life, just like me. His best friend, someone important to him, passed away, just like me. Literally, the important stuff of perspective of Gwen Stacy's world. I forgot her Spider Verse universe number.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track with all those
I'm about to say
Yeah,
it's
there was
hard to
just
keep
so
track of
many
them because there's
numbers.
so many numbers now. Yeah.
It's all random too. I'm wondering, like, wait,
Yeah.
who put all these numbers in this?
I think the MCU was like 1610, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. It
I
was
thought
616
MCU.
before, but now they
I thought
changed it.
MCU
Oh
was
no, wait.
1999 or that's what they called it.
What was it?
Yeah, that's what Miguel O'Hara called it
Yeah.
because of like not to
Oh,
don't get me started
oh
of the
yeah.
Spider-Man in 1999 with Doctor
Yeah, you right.
Strange.
You right. You right. You right. So 1610 gotta be Miles Universe then, no?
It is Miles Universe,
It
yes.
is. Okay, so I got them mixed up. Okay, got you. I'm just surprised that they started off with Gwen first, honestly.
Yeah, they went through like they real quickly went through entire her backstory of her Peter Parker was the nerd, never got the spider bit. She got the spider bit instead.
Right.
Um, like your typical high school bullied nerd gets bullied within the entire high school, and instead of Peter Parker being Spider Man, he became the Lizard in this universe.
Which was pretty dope. Was that Flash?
Mm-hmm.
It
Because
was
Flash
Flash.
was
Okay.
picking on him in the bully. Yeah,
Right. Okay. Got you. But what did you guys think about that? Because if I'm not mistaken, that did actually happen in the Spider Gwen comics. Like that was her like legit backstory, and they just put it into here.
and her dad blames Spider Gwen for that accident of killing that Peter Parker.
Yeah, which is like crazy. I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from, but
Which sounds about right.
right. Oh, tell me about the body. You I gotta shoot you. Nah,
It's always the. I
Not
mean, like,
even
can we
hear the
blame it? Even the
explanation.
Spider-Man one, even the when Peter Parker like was right there when Green Goblin dies, you just see his best friend Sunsi is like, "Did you kill my father?" and then just hunts him
he
down and
said
shit.
nothing. He said, "I gotta go." Oh
You know
man.
what? Now I'm seeing the pattern. Now
Apparently,
I see the pattern.
that is the chaos event, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The canon.
The
Yeah.
yeah, that's the canon, bro. Oh well,
Um,
huh?
Can I say this movie is like so meta? Like
it's
this
very
whole
Oh yeah,
meta.
thing, bro.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, there's so many. See, that's the thing about this movie. Like, yo, this movie was like so meta, but it was also so Spider-Man. Like, this
Yeah.
was like
Mhm.
a love letter to all the Spidey fans out here. Like, very, it's like for the newcomers and for the very deep, deep, deep fans of of Spider-Man. Like, this was so freaking dope, man. Like, yo. I
I
think this might be the best Spider-Man movie of all time, bro. I'm not gonna hold
yeah. I will
I'm
also say that like
you. I'm not
that
gonna hold
first that intro was interesting to start off the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
you. Right.
Like I didn't even realize we didn't get the opening title card until like after this
Yo,
happened. I'm like, damn, I didn't
literally,
even realize
like
that.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I think
Yeah.
that was after the Vulture, right?
After the Vulture, yep.
Yo,
It was
after the
after the
Vulture came
Vulture,
in.
where like just so happens Gwen ran out of spider webs to help herself, and then got
Yo,
caught by her own dad, and
yo.
then she had to reveal her secret right there and then.
Yo,
Also,
and the father
I
was
can I say the thing that I love about these movies is the use of colors.
Hmm.
yes,
I just love it.
yes. I think we talked about that, Sam. Yeah, I loved it. Yo,
Yeah, like
like
right before the whole interaction, you had the whole dad cop talking to the daughter, rebellious, uh, who could barely talk because her best friend died, and he's just searching in to
Yeah,
help her and stuff like that. But
and you notice how on her side it's all dark and brooding, and on his side is trying to like get
it was her
some
hope. It's like the
yeah,
perspective from her eyes where there's still color from her dad, and there's a lot of darkness within her because she blames her. She knows it's not her fault, but she still blames herself. And
yeah.
her father, literally out
it's
loud,
not
it's because
helping.
of her that
Right.
he
She
died. And it's
right,
like that.
right.
And every time, like the hugging interaction, you see like that colorful
Oh
hope.
yeah,
Like yeah,
oh
Right,
he
yeah.
still loved her dad and stuff like that, even though
right,
she's hiding that big secret around him and stuff. And
right.
then that moment where he finds out that she's Spider Gwen all along, literally said like you're under arrest. Honestly, that would break hearts. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
like and you could hear the pain in Gwen. I mean, in Stacy's voice, the father's voice, where he had to say that to her because he didn't know how to react to it. You know, and that was his basic emotion, and that's what she said a little bit after. She was like, "Can you stop acting like a cop?" You know, and that's why. And I thought that was messed up, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Mm.
Like,
and then like the color from purple to black and then dark. Like, oh no, you
yeah,
lost her. You're losing her. And then
yeah, and
Yeah.
she
even
dips.
and just to stay on the color part, like I like that when you went to different universes, they had different colors
You know,
for
I'm
the
not gonna
most part.
lie. What I thought of immediately when you're doing those color changes,
Mm.
JoJo. That's the first thing I went to because
Yeah.
JoJo does that a lot.
Yo, for real, it was just all JoJo out there. Like seriously, man. Sure. How did y'all like that fight scene with the Vulture, Miguel, and
I
Jessica Drew?
I did like that.
You
It
did.
was a good
Okay.
intro to both of those characters.
Got you. Got you. I felt like they should have beat him quickly though. Like I feel like they took a long time beating him.
Well, as you saw, he was. Don't get mad, Ty. Luffy Gear 5 out here.
We don't talk about that in this channel. We don't.
Other thing, I love the little details they add, like little comic book boxes whenever they
Yeah, that was
mention
there. That
something.
was cool. That was cool. That was cool.
So
Just
this
to
is one of
explain
those
what's going
movies
on.
you gotta go. Yeah, this is one of those movies you gotta go back and watch it again to catch everything because there was a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. And also like he was from the Shakespearean era, right?
The Victorian era, yeah.
I'm sorry, the
Mm.
Victorian era. So he had like the weapons and they kind of like had the sound effects too, like it.
And
So
he
that
was
was
basically
dope
made out
too.
of paper and
Yeah,
yeah, it
basically.
was.
So that was dope. You know what I mean? Yo, what else? Yo, let me tell you something. I definitely liked Miguel's suit. Miguel's suit is mad dope,
Mm,
The
oh
bro.
yeah, oh
cape,
yeah.
the cape web spider vine kind of thing.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't keep that on.
Well, he's
It
more
was this.
known
It's the
without
suit,
the
right?
yeah.
Right, because like in the old comics, he used to have that used to be it. Like he used to have the
Yeah.
cape and always have the cape. But in modern times, I don't think he has the cape anymore. He just wears it like regular without the cape. But I mean, it was still pretty dope. I kind of wish he would have kept it though. But I feel like he's like mad brolic though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
He is Brolic.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, because he's bigger than any Spider-Man that I've seen. Like, damn, bro. Like he probably would have
I,
took on Kingpin with no problem in the first movie, bro. I'm not even
Oscar
gonna hold
Isaac did a good job voicing him. I'm not gonna
you.
lie.
Yeah, everybody did a great job, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
everybody
Miles,
did a great job.
especially Gwen, especially. Like, oh, we gotta talk about the mom and dad, bro.
Oh
The
man,
start of
They were
the
hilarious.
start of Miles Morales' story.
Yes,
He's a year. It's been a year and 4 months, and
yeah,
he got his
since he's been
whole growth
Spider-Man, yeah.
spurt.
yeah.
He's already a year in to school, and you see him having to balance out school life and superhero life, just like
Peter
teenage
did,
Peter Parker did.
which he's
Yeah,
struggling. It's kind of. Well, no, I think he's doing a little bit of a good job because he's getting
he's doing good. Yeah, but
in all
it's
except Spanish, except Spanish.
yeah.
Because he just missed 6 classes. A
Now you
B in
know.
Spanish,
Listen,
my man. Like, oh no,
listen.
the dad was funny. The dad was
Yeah.
like any
Oh,
other
yo. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was like it was a good like it was like, oh man, you screwed up. You messed up.
Yo, you saw yo, the mom was so mad, and I get it because that's like you feeling English and you know English, bro. I get it, bro. But in a
It's funny
Spanish
because
household, if you
yeah,
don't
it's
know
funny because
Spanish,
that
bro,
should be your second language in a Spanish household.
yeah, for real. But if you don't know Spanish in a Spanish household, you getting scolded. Like that's
Oh,
it. Like,
yeah.
am I wrong, bro? You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no.
Am I wrong
No,
though?
you're
You
right.
gotta know at
Okay.
least a little bit just to interact.
Just at least to get by. You know what I'm saying?
And he
Yeah,
was
yeah, exactly.
interacting throughout the entire movie too. He was speaking Spanish the entire time. It was
Yeah,
just he never attended classes that he was
Spanglish,
supposed to.
Spanglish.
right.
Spanglish.
But like, yo, you should be getting A's all the time. All the test scores should be A's, bro.
No, he had one B, and they were okay with. No, they were like one A minus. Yeah, that teacher was out to get you. Kind of like
That's right.
they even gave him a yeah, that teacher's out to get you. Um,
Yo.
dude,
Um,
you have a roommate stealing your shoes too. I was like, yo, I'm
nah, he took
insulted.
him back actually. So yo, is that my shoes? He's like,
It's not my fault we're the same shoe size. Like, it's like, nah,
but yo, I
my
was like,
shoes.
yo, this dude, yo, Genki was so lazy, bro. He was just chilling. And
Dude,
Miles was telling him, like, yo, there's a
if
super
he at
villain right
least
across
called
the
the
street. Can you
cops,
call the
if he
cops,
called the
please?
cops, it would have ended the entire movie. Honestly,
Nah,
no
bro.
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Yo. I mean, his introduction, I mean, the spot introduction was hilarious, too.
It really was. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Because he
so,
was
like,
being a petty criminal, which was like
Yeah.
first day on the
now
job
him
kind of
trying to
thing.
take the ATM machine, hilarious.
This is my first day robbing somebody. Please make it easy for me.
And then the dude was Jamaican, too, the owner. That made it
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
Yo,
And then you
Miles was
just
Just
see,
doing
watching the
black time
entire
now.
interaction, man. He was heating up a beef patty. It's like, like he was watching that shit.
now, if he would have put
Like
cheese
any,
on it, though, I would have been like, respect. I got you. Oh, but nah, there was a part where the spot is talking to Miles, and you just see everything just come out of him.
No. Oh yeah.
I think it was
oh yeah,
like
the spots was just everywhere and
There's
stuff
like
yeah,
like
pieces
because
that.
of
I
bread
think
at
I
one
think bread
point
was
and like
popping
some
out
other
of him
stuff.
out of his belly
Yeah.
button or something. I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like, and then their little tussle, like them just transporting everywhere in the city was freaking insane. Like that was cool too, but funny at the same time. But that's what I like.
I,
That's what I like. Huh?
but like it did make it like it's really hard to take spots seriously after the entire
Oh
thing
yeah.
of interaction,
Oh
which I
yeah.
get why Miles didn't take it seriously because you have you have supposed to be meeting up with your advisor or principal with your parents and shit. You have to
Right.
also save the day and stuff like that.
So I
You
don't
have to
got
also be
time
the
for this.
Spider-Man where you make jokes into every villain you face against because even Gwen made jokes with when it came to the Vulture
Yeah.
interaction fight
Yeah, yeah.
too.
Right.
It
Right.
just seems to be the Spider-Man thing where you're making jokes, you're making fun, and
See,
saving the day and stuff like that.
all those villains are fine, but if you come across an interdimensional portal
Like chill
guy,
out.
like you need
Chill
to
with the
do that
jokes,
immediately.
please. But you know what though? What I really liked that this movie focused on was how Miles is struggling trying to keep his dual identity and trying to be there for his family. Because remember, Peter didn't have his parents. He only really had
That's
Ben
Aunt May,
and Aunt May. But Ben passed when he got his powers, so now it was just May, and she was like older, so he had to take care of her. But now with Miles, he has two parents that are good. There's nothing wrong with them. They're good, and they're trying to find out like what's wrong with their son. Like why is he acting this way, or like what secret is he keeping and stuff like that. And I like to see the struggle, or the dynamic between him and the parents. Because I think it was more evident now than it was in the first movie.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that was cool. But I figure that he's gonna tell them who they are in the next movie because well
it'd be
we'll
like,
get
just
to
get
that
off
part.
my back. Just get off his back. It was like, wait, what? I was like, oh no, you know.
Whatever. So, whatever.
Yo, that
Oh
whole
no, you
interaction,
messed
the
up.
DJ
Nope,
trying
nope,
to
nope,
put
you
the
messed
Oh,
up.
you
volume up
done
and
messed
stuff.
up, bro. 2 months. No. we ain't gonna get to that
I
yet.
mean, he did miss the party, and he did miss the speech, and it was a beautiful
Yeah,
speech
it
though.
was a beautiful speech. I felt bad that
Like
he couldn't find him. He made
because like he had
last minute
this
speech.
had a crime here, ran out of webs, gotta take the subway. Had some kind of Ninja Turtle kind of villain in this middle of the subway and shit.
Nah, nah. But
And
when he got
then,
the cakes was funny though.
bro, he sets way too much for the cake. I gotta give props to the lady that literally wrote the entire thing.
And she had the patience too, so
Oh
he
yeah.
must have saved her a couple of times. And then he came out with 2 cakes and shit. And then when he gets there, I think what is it? What did it say? I am
I'm not
disappointed.
proud.
I'm not
I'm
I'm
not
not proud
proud.
of
proud.
you.
I was like, damn, that's so disrespectful.
Oh, yo. Oh, nah. I forgot. The conversation between Miles and Spider-Man and his pops. Before,
Maybe you should
nah,
get off his
before
ass.
You know, have your eyes wide
him like
open.
this.
Let him free.
The homie looked at him like, "What are you talking about?" So, and then him trying to cover his voice so he don't know that's him. So,
Like Miles, just like Gwen, had every opportunity to tell his secret to his parents, and it's just they all just feel like they can't trust their parents in a way.
oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, think about it. You don't tell him to stop being Spider-Man because it's like, yo, my son is out here every day, and there's a potential that he gets like killed by a supervillain or a straight shot or something like that. So, I mean, there's that too.
There's the danger of it, but then there are people that needs help and rescue,
Yeah,
and just like his dad, cop.
yeah,
Didn't you become a cop to help make the world better or make the
Mm.
city better for me, kind of thing?
true,
I'm doing the same thing, but with this mask,
right.
I'm doing my job part.
But
Quoting Gwen Stacy, like just like you have your badge and you protecting me, I have this mask, and this makes me want to be like you as like my duty,
right,
but it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Kind of, it makes you feel like it's because after the dad interaction, she didn't feel like she was proud of her. He was so against her, kind of thing.
right,
But
exactly.
that yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, and and that's the thing. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
my bad.
Nah, you're good. I'll get back to it. It's cool. Damn, what else happened though?
Gwen came
Miles'
back because
sketchbook about Gwen
yeah.
everywhere. Like,
Oh
yeah, I
nah,
haven't been thinking them all the time, and then you see so much Gwen every page and stuff like that.
bro. Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. I remember. But also he's a vigilante too, Miles. If you think
Yeah.
about it too.
Yeah.
And that's a big no no, especially for his father being a cop. So and then remember, Aaron was the proud. So
Yeah.
and
He
it's
couldn't.
crazy too.
He could keep that secret though. I
That's what
mean,
I'm saying. Like, um, actually, it's crazy though because in the ultimate line of comics, when Miles came from, um, when Miles told him he was Spider Man, he wanted to get away from him because he thought that he was kind of like the result of his mom dying. I mean, it was a long story, but he didn't really because his father really didn't like superpowered beings to begin with. He was kind of like semi-racist, I guess, if you want to call it that.
He
Towards
seemed very connected to Miles' Spider-Man version though. Like
right,
they seem
Yeah,
really
he
chill
does.
with each other. Like they have a mutual agreement where do what you can, but try keep the city intact and stuff
nah,
like that.
he was like, "Yo, you supposed to be getting the spot, bro. What do you mean? You causing the damages out here."
Gutierrez, let me get a crane.
And then
Gutierrez, cancel the crane.
Spot on, my boy. Spot on.
Ah,
Right. So, if I'm not mistaken, at that point, like you said, Gwen
that's
comes
when the
through.
porter can, and then you see the Amazing Spider-Man #1 comic flying in the air.
Oh, I saw that. That was dope. That was I like that. That was a nice touch too. And I think that's where the movie ended for the first one, right? That particular scene, if
Yeah,
I'm not
that
mistaken.
yeah, that particular scene. Yeah,
Yeah. All right, so I'm not crazy. Okay, and that's when
And then
Gwen.
like she did the whole invasion of the nerd room kind of thing. Oh, I see your
yeah.
sketchbook.
It's like,
I
oh,
missed you too,
oh.
man. And then like, oh wait, I had this too in my world. Only mine's not even open. Like, wait, I don't even.
Yeah,
See, there you go. I was like,
Nah,
I
nah,
even
she would have
cringed
got the
at that, bro.
hands.
I'm like, no, ah.
Nah, she would have got the hands, bro. We would have to run that fade, bro. Cause and yeah, so part where part of me was saying he was grounded was crazy
Yeah, is Spider-Man grounded?
though. Spider-Man grounded? You know what? I'm Spider-Man.
I mean,
I ain't
if he
grounded.
could at least said like, if he couldn't reveal his secret, he could have said like, oh, maybe it's a girl,
Yeah,
maybe it's a girl or
yeah.
something like that, because he thought he was
He
in
could,
parties or
he
like
could have.
in raves and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
Sam's got a point. He could have used that as a ploy.
this is true. This is true. I mean, but it's hard, man, because like you say, he's trying to juggle these two lives. So it's like he's really thinking of the lies as they come along. Some people are good at it, some people are not. Peter was good at it,
Mm,
I think.
I mean, the longer you keep it on, the worse it's gonna get.
Oh, for sure, for
yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Because like
Um,
first it was Gwen using the camera thing to spy on Spot, lying to Miles, saying, "Yeah, I'm here for you, Miles. Yeah, yeah, no one else. But let's go to your dad's party. Let me get some
say
food, kind of
yeah.
thing."
Let me meet your family. Let's get
Oh,
together, man.
I'm
And
glad
then
you
you had
guys.
the whole parents
I'm.
interaction, like, "Oh, I don't like this guy. He uses my first name, and I don't like it."
I'm glad you guys brought that up. I love the
Uh,
scene where they were I forgot the name of the building, but they were just looking at the city skyline while they were just upside down.
oh yeah, that was
The
dope. That
Capitol building, I think it was.
I
It was like
believe
the.
so.
was it
It's like, who needs a treadmill when you could just have a Capitol building where
for
you just
real,
literally rotate around.
for real.
The
Yeah, no,
camera
And he was
shots were
upside
beautiful
down.
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I actually did like the conversation too, because Miles wants to, he feeling Gwen, so he like, yo, what's happening, baby? And Gwen is
He
like,
wrote book. He drew art books for there, man.
right,
I mean, that's something.
Man was
yo,
getting jealous when he heard about the other dude she was hanging with.
oh Hobie,
Hobie.
Hobie. So hey,
You're
wait
gonna
a minute,
love
who's
Hobie.
Hobie?
He's the best. It's like, who's Hobie?
Said, I think I got his sneakers too. Like, wait, you sweat your sneakers? Hey, you out here two timing on me? What's going on here? Then the fact he black too? Nah, he got one of these hands, bro.
You left your sweater at his plate dimension. Wait, what?
Say, whoa. And then they actually go to the party after that, right?
Yeah, they go to the party. She got the detection where Spot was
Oh
on the
yes,
move,
yeah. Oh
and
no,
then you have the
Yeah.
interaction between Miles and his mom.
something had
Oh,
happened
that
with
was cool.
Spot. Was the reason why she was on the move.
Right. Oh,
Mom was like in a conversation trying to be hip and stuff like that,
oh
seeing his son having girl
sorry to ice your
troubles.
game, man.
Mom, nobody used that in a sentence
In
anymore.
that order. No, but I did like, and that was what his mom was saying in the movie. Like, we just want to make sure that you're loved. We want to make sure that you're taken care of. We want to make sure that these people recognize you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that
Well,
carried throughout the movie.
Dad and Uncle Aaron got out of school, drop out school, and start their own businesses. Well, me and your Uncle Aaron got the business, and then me and your mother were like, you know what? Never mind.
Well, we're gonna talk about that too, because that cliffhanger. Mm.
Oh man.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. And I think at that point, that's when Miles had followed Gwen, went
Yes.
invisible, and and she found out, and he found out um what she really was there for, and she wasn't even supposed to be there to hang out with Miles. She
Yeah.
was following the spot, like you guys said. And Jessica was like, "See, I told y'all, I didn't want you to come here because of this. Because should have sent somebody else over here." Oh, and by the way, everybody did a great job with the voice acting. I mean, I know we said it before, but everybody did a great job with the voice acting. There was nobody that sucked at all. Everything was on point, honestly.
I
So
mean, there
when we
were big
finally,
time actors doing all these
yeah,
parts too. Did
my
you know?
favorite part was
Hmm.
I know a lot of people are upset with this, but Ben Riley was my favorite to see just
Nah.
Do
moping
you
in
know
that
Andy
shit.
Samberg's the voice actor for him?
Yeah, I knew that.
No, I didn't know. Actually, I didn't know that before. Like when I got home,
I
that's when
found
I
out
had found
now.
out.
Do you know who's Hobie's voice actor?
Huh?
I
Hobie's
think
voice actor is Daniel
Kalua.
Kaluuya. Daniel
oh
Kaluuya.
Which I
okay.
didn't realize that I was like, he's familiar. I couldn't hit place it.
Yeah, a
And
lot of
then
these
when I looked it
voices
up,
did
it was
sound
him.
familiar.
Yeah. And the spot was Jason Schwartzman, if I'm not
Schwartzman.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I
It
was
is
like,
Swordsman.
oh, that didn't sound like him at all. I was like, oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Masher
yeah,
Ali
like,
plays his role as Uncle Aaron too.
So I
yeah.
want to get to I want to get to the juicy stuff when we're finally here in this little area that we keep
Oh, we
on.
gonna get to that. We gonna
When
get to
they
that.
start talking about the canon events and we see the live action Spider-Man stuff,
Oh my gosh. I
I
mean,
was not just that. Before that, we got
oh my
Donald
god.
Glover as the Prowler.
Yo,
Mm,
when I tell you we were both shocked. Sam and I
Dude,
was
I
shocked.
think I was the only one in the movie theater that was like, "Oh shit,
that's wait.
Yo, in a full Prowler suit without the
yeah,
helmet. Yo,
yeah."
I was like,
That has to be the MCU Prowler. That
it
has to
has to
be.
It
be.
is.
It has
Yeah,
to
it
be.
has to
It
be.
has to be. But and that's what I was asking Bugs too. Like, do you guys think that we're gonna have the Prowler? I'm sorry. Do you think this is gonna take place after Spider Verse or before Spider Verse? When we finally see him in the MCU?
That's a good
Amazing
question.
Amazing Spider-Man 3 movie in between, or
I
are you
don't know,
trying to say?
maybe because remember Miles is coming too, if I'm not mistaken. So
We
maybe
could get something from Miles in the next Spider-Man movie, maybe to introduce him.
I mean maybe
Well,
yeah.
I don't even know if this Miles Morales is gonna be part of the MCU. Honestly,
No, I think I heard something where they said he was. If I'm not mistaken.
okay, if that's the case, then okay,
Because I
I'm gonna
remember in Homecoming, Aaron did say
yeah,
he has a nephew and stuff like
a
that,
nephew.
and I think he said Miles.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I
I
have a
think
take care of my
so.
nephew kind of thing. I just want to keep
Right.
this safe. Like the motivation between Aaron, like Donald Glover Aaron, and the dad Aaron, kind of seem like to both have the same agenda: keep Miles safe in a way, like at
Right.
least make a better neighborhood for him, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah.
seems to say the same thing with all the other multiverses too. Not skipping all the way to the end yet, but we'll get there. Um, yeah, it seems
Now,
like the entire family are very close to each other, where they really look after each other. Because
yeah.
Uncle Aaron looked after Miles like back in the first movie too.
Oh
Even the
yeah.
dad was comparing like he's just like Uncle Aaron. He's like free spirit. He likes
Yeah,
to do all this stuff like that.
Right. And they had beef,
Um,
but they still had kind of like had beef with each other though too.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's because one turned to a cop, the other one became a criminal. It's
Criminal,
like
basically. Right. Yo, you know what's crazy too? Yo, they were Aaron was a dick in the Ultimate Universe too, bro. Because as soon as he found out Miles had powers, he was like, "Yo, you gonna be winning these heists with me, bro? Or I'm gonna tell your father, Nick, what you doing out here? You know my father don't like you, bro. And then you gonna expose my secret, bro? Nah, he was
I
an
don't think he
OG
was
guy.
gonna do it though. I don't think he would just do it, but he would just use him and stuff like that. But I wouldn't think he'd blow his spot though.
I mean, I don't know, man. He sounded pretty convincing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's another conversation for another day. Um, so I
Actually,
mean, but
wait, before we move on, I think the when Miles got the vision with Spot on how how
Oh,
his father was gonna die was
yeah.
actually really cool. It's like the
oh
whole
yeah, yeah, because it was like he kind of had a future flat
like
like
his
he had
Spidey
future sight.
senses plus
Yeah, future
Spot's
sight.
future thing. Yeah, it gave him that temporary
Man
future
unlocked
sight of the
observation
canon.
hockey right there.
Nah,
You are literally seeing the canon happening inside your universe way
He
before it was
s-
right,
supposed to
right.
happen,
he
kind of
said,
thing.
"Shanks, come meet me right here, bro."
Listen, I don't know no Shanks, bro, but you about to get these electric, bro. Now imagine if Miles knew hockey, bro. Son, you whooping
So
everybody's ass
my
in that
other
field.
question I want to pose to both of you, since we're still talking about this canon event stuff,
What's up?
do we, since we know the other two Spider-Man are kind of canon, if we want to consider them, do we?
Which one?
The one with Tobey Maguire and then
Oh, Andrew. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. The
Andrew,
live
yeah,
action. Yeah,
we
yeah.
knew they were canon. It's
so
just
is this Miles universe considered canon as well, since they did mention the other Peter Parker and Doctor Strange?
I would think so. I mean, Aaron Glover. I mean, Aaron Glover.
Donald Glover.
Aaron Glover.
you know what? Let's call him that. Donald
Take
Glover.
Call
his
It's
him.
Aaron Glover.
I'm proud of him. Uh, I'm bugging y'all. Apologies, but nah. But Aaron
I
from the
mean, you could call him
MCU.
Prowler Glover too. That works as well too.
Listen, that's a cool name.
Prowler
Aaron. I mean,
Glover.
Prowler Glover.
That's literally two fists made of two
Yes.
gloves.
Write that down. Write that down.
What that down? Bro, if you're doing that, you got it from here, okay? And put the sub too, because I need that for real. Uh, I mean, but Prowler more than likely is from the MCU. So if
Mhm.
that's the case, if that's official, then yes, Miles is canon too.
So they would
And
say Amazing Spider-Man 3 villain. We're gonna see more of Donald Glover
yep,
Prowler into it
yep.
then.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if we saw all of them in if we saw all the Toby and
Actually, no,
Andrew
wait.
in the next one. I wouldn't be
Hmm.
surprised.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It would make more sense because what if because Uncle Aaron dies before he even becomes the Prowler in
Right.
one of the universes,
Yeah.
and we actually saw Donald Glover in Tom Holland's universe.
Right.
So the Donald Glover that we saw from because from Across the Spider Verse could be from Amazing Spider-Man side too,
Mm.
True.
just in a
True.
different world kind of thing. Because he's just someone had to capture him.
And then
True.
you also got the question of variants as well thrown in there too.
Oh yeah, because we dealing with
Mm.
variants now, with the Loki series and stuff. So I mean, we seeing other variances of other characters. Remember we saw Insomniac Spider Man too.
Yeah, he was in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I was a little bit confused because when you go through that trophy, I don't know the trophy room, but that holding room, when you
Where the
saw
villains were at.
Prowler,
Yeah.
yeah, you saw the Insomniac Spider-Man, but he was like in his video game form, not in like another form. So I'm like, is that the same
I
one?
think that was a
Because
different Spider-Man.
yeah, because even in the background that you had, Buggy, he's right there too.
Yeah, right here to my
Yeah,
left.
to your right. Yeah, to your
Oh
right.
yeah,
So I don't know, is that the same one?
I think so. Cause it does look like him.
Hmm.
See, this is why I gotta go
It could
back
be.
and
It could
watch
be. It
the
could be the Spider-Man PlayStation 1 because it
That
looks the
too.
same that too. The animation
yo,
style looks like that too.
yo. I would love to see him, bro. Oh, you mean this one right here?
Yeah,
Oh, got
the
you,
one
got you,
behind
got you,
Buggy. Yeah, yeah.
My
got you,
other
got
thing too was like there were so many Spider-Men to like decipher from. Like it was like hard to pick each one of them up.
you.
Honestly.
I,
Yo.
I'm surprised they made
Listen.
Spectacular Spider-Man
Yo, I was
canon.
just
Dude,
about to bring
yeah,
They
that up. Oh
yeah,
actually got
my
yeah.
god.
Jack Quid came back to do his re-roll. It's like
Yo,
yes, it's
and he came back the
he was the shortest
activated he back.
Spider-Man, but
Yeah,
he's
he is.
canon. The Spider-Man. Actually, no. You know what? No,
Nah,
that's not true.
son.
That's not
No.
true. Lego Spider-Man's the smallest one.
Yeah, that's right. I
Nah,
forgot
Lego
he's
about
the
that
Spider-Man.
best
sequence. I
agent. Nah,
forgot
he's the
about that
best
sequence.
agent out here.
I
He's the
forgot about that
best out
sequence.
here. Hold
Like
on, real
basically,
quick.
this is the niche too for Spider Verse. Like, because the first one they
It
used
really
different
is. Yeah,
animation style plus comic book style plus like everything like cartoon from the Spider Pig.
dude.
Yo.
When they had the 60s Spider-Man just swinging in frame. He's just in 2D while everybody else is in 3D.
Yo.
He doesn't know that I'm coming to catch him. Like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh wait, hold on,
let
And
me
before we
then
let,
go on. Before we go on.
the
Real quick.
Tyrannosaurus Spider Man.
Oh yeah, dude, that one was
Nah, the
sick.
dinosaur. Nah, bro. I was like, how you spinning these webs?
The cat one got me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Oh
nah.
yeah, the cat.
Wait, did he like spit out the web? I
He
forgot.
did. He
This
did.
been okay, gotcha,
He
He
spat
gotcha.
it
did.
out like a hairball.
Nah, all of them was attacking Miles though. That was insane, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yo, like,
I
cause I'm
think
thinking,
that the secret revealing to Miles was actually very shocking too. Actually,
Yeah.
oh
it's
yeah,
like
and
you
I
weren't
think, nah, go
like
ahead,
you
Mom.
weren't like literally like when Miles finds out the truth that he wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man, and it was because him turning
Yeah,
Spider-Man killed his own Peter Parker's Spider-Man and
Yep. That's
disrupted.
crazy.
And you were the reason why Universe 42 don't have a
Yeah.
Spider-Man. And
That
shit. Like,
dude. That
why
whole
do you
reveal was dark.
want him with all this? He didn't want this. He
exactly. He
do the
wasn't
portal
even
and
thinking
shit.
about this. Exactly.
You
Oh,
gotta know the
my bad,
truth.
y'all. Before we go any further, I just want to say, Kelly, that's in the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And guys, don't be shy. If you're watching, come through. Put a comment in the comment box. Come with us, chill with us as we
Or
talk
point your
about
fingers.
Spider Verse. Huh?
Or point your fingers.
Yes. Hold it to the side like a
Catch
black.
Spider Man. Him?
Put it to the side like a black guy.
Miles, and then you have like Miles one, and then you have like a dot looking Spider-Man coming through the doors.
Yeah.
Where you're like, me? What's going
Me?
on? Like,
Oh
he's
yeah,
right
yeah, he's
behind
hiding
you.
behind
He's
it, right?
right behind you. But it
No,
was
I
the
need Miles
revelation was
Morales.
so the secrets keeps coming and coming because
Right,
because we know that Peter was hiding every Peter Parker and every Spider-Man was hiding their identity. But how are you hiding? Not just hiding the powers, the spider that wasn't supposed to be yours.
right,
You weren't supposed to exist, and you disrupt this entire multiverse of Spider-Mans and shit.
right.
I mean, Miguel needs to take some blame too, though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he
Oh,
tried to live.
listen,
He tried
we
to
gotta
live a
nah,
different
son.
Miguel's
Hold up,
life.
hold
Yeah.
up. We gotta talk about him real quick. He
Mm-hmm.
was a whole hypocrite out here. This
Yes, he
kid,
was.
this man, went to another universe after
This
his
vampire.
his other counterpart died, took his life, and destroyed the whole damn universe, bro.
And then it was the Spider-Man Peter B. Parker was the one
Yeah.
that found out about that shit. He was with him
Trying to
in the
save,
time. And
and
it's
now
like,
he want to be
Daddy,
a dick
and
now. Now
then
he
like
want to be like,
literally disappearing and shit. Like, my man, you had nothing. It was because of you. You did all this shit, and then you have all this evil face, and then you keep all this serious. You keep saying it's your job and your duty when you're the one that started this shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Now you wanna patrol all the Spider Man now. Now you wanna do this now, man. Get out of here.
Can I
Get
say
out of
one
here.
of my favorite scenes in this movie is the one Ty has right behind him where Miles is in what is it called again? Pun
Oh,
Manhattan or
pun Manhattan,
yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we met Indian Spider. Yo, that dude was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Definitely.
it was
somebody
cool.
I saw it in the online. Somebody called him. We got a depression free Spider Man, which is kind of true. 'Cause I don't think
I
he ain't
mean,
really
he was
been through
about
it.
to be depressed if Miles didn't save his
Yo, listen, bro. That whole
Oh,
sequence was crazy. When he blew up the damn
that's what you
thing,
mean.
nah, son, nah,
yeah.
bro, crazy.
But it's funny though. But each Spider-Man has to go through that regardless.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what he was saying. Like, Spider Man can't
Should,
afford to have anybody close because they all die.
should we get to that part of that ending scene? Like, villain of the week? You ain't seen
Oh,
Ooh,
nothing yet.
you
ooh.
know
Oof.
what? I'm glad you brought that up, and that's what I liked about this spot. Like, he was like, "Nah,
I,
I'm gonna stay on my path, bro. Nah, you said I was a joke, right? You said
yeah,
I was a joke, right? Nah, I'm gonna show you something real
I
quick.
You
love the
took
I love the
everything from me, and I'm gonna take everything from you. It's
It's
like,
funny because
okay.
as much as he wasn't in this movie, he caused a lot of damage the moments he was in it.
Yeah, yeah, he
hmm
was a menace, bro.
his
Like,
hate for Miles, the voice changing too, and like he had that rage and anger, that like any typical arch nemesis of Peter Parker or Spider Man in general. Like you have that deep
I'm
inner hate for the other
I'm glad
person.
you brought that up, Sam, because I did read that this is basically going to be Miles's nemesis.
yeah. Oh, and he said that from the beginning. Said it from the beginning.
You
But
thought I was joking? You thought you want to play around? You want to keep jokes? You want to keep joking, keep playing around. Don't take me seriously. Look at this. I adapted into my new powers. Look at all the stuff I can do. All I just need spots on me, and I can do portals and everything.
Interdimensional portal. Like, you could go wherever he wants, do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and he was focused too. He was focused. He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, he wasn't getting mad. I mean, he was still angry, but he wasn't losing focus of what he wanted to do. And that's
You know
how.
what it was like.
Mm,
Like you see the progression of the arch villain in this, like from the very beginning.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what happens with a lot of Spider-Man's foes, and that's how Peter throws them off their game. You know, by telling jokes, by don't, by getting their focus off
Yeah.
so that he can overcome them. Miles couldn't do that this time. Miles, he was asked out. Because they and this, I love this part. They get to the actual, I think it was the converter or something.
Yeah, it was a
Collider.
Yeah,
converter.
yeah,
Collider, thank you.
yeah. So when they get to the converter and they all web the spot up, trying to hold him to stop him from going to the converter, and then that's when he said, "You ain't seen nothing yet." And then he
Uses a spot to just
Snips and just
destroy the
destroyed the
snips it.
web,
web.
And
snipped it,
God, ascends like Superman absorbing the sunlight in Zack Snyder's Man of
and then
Steel.
you have the whole black
Yo,
and white scene, and then boom, and then the shock view, and then you see both Spot and Miles doing the whole 1-to-1, half, seeing the canon world kind of thing. Be like,
Dude,
word.
great. It
what
was
is
great.
this? Our future. I was
Mm.
like, damn.
And then you see him later on, all black, this pitch. No, it's like he just all deranged and just and the colors fit the mood that he was in too. Oh my god,
Oh
it's so
yeah.
beautiful. Oh my gosh, yo, oh. And I also like the sequence where the Acromex building was falling down, and then they all tried to,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was so freaking dope. Oh my
That was
god.
honestly
Oh
probably
man,
the best scene of the whole movie.
I don't. There was a couple of them though.
There was a lot of good moments and speeches
Yeah.
too. When
Yeah.
Peter was talking to Miles about, like, I was so happy for being a daughter, and I'm so happy being your mentor, because if I have my daughter, if I have kids, and it could be just like you. I mean, this is the greatest thing that can ever happen to me. And it's like, oh man,
Oh yeah,
but you
that's when
lied
I
to
went to the
me.
Yeah.
I was like, but like
Oh yeah.
Peter had every good intentions. I couldn't blame Peter, but I could blame Gwendo. She had so many secrets, and she keeps
Yeah,
bottling up her issues, and
she played my
she couldn't
boy.
go back home.
Yeah. And she played my boy, man, Cause she know he feeling it, and he kinda used him a little bit too. And not, and they all knew, even Peter B. Parker knew too
Yeah, they
about
all knew.
Miles.
It's
Yeah.
just that they couldn't tell him. It's like every Spider-Man and their secrets. It's they can't reveal the truth, but when the truth comes out, it's always the worst
Worst
moment
thing,
ever.
right. Right.
Like, because it was
right, right.
literally he heard the truth through Miguel when it was on a train moment. Like, he was about to kill him and shit. It was like you weren't even supposed
Yo.
to exist. You weren't even
I'll
supposed to
give
have
you
that.
guys a prime example. Civil War in the comics.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And they did Peter
Dirty.
dirty, bro.
Dirty. To the point
Dirty.
Punisher had to save his ass.
Nah, he was like, nah, son, I ain't gonna let you go out like that. Nah, they trying to kill his aunt too, bro.
Oh, dude. Kick.
As soon as you found out he was Peter Parker, nah.
Yeah.
Kingpin was like, nah, bro.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not getting away with this. Shoots his aunt, bro.
Can I say I'm not a huge fan of Miles's suit in this one.
Really? I actually
His
like it
own
a lot.
design suit.
Yeah, I'm not a huge. I like the first one with like I know it was just
I mean, neither did the
Like
Peter
the
B.
first suit was
Parker.
painted
Either like,
over.
interesting suit. Yeah, we're gonna get you a new one. We're gonna get
are
you a
you
new
bleeding
one.
underneath?
I disagree with that. I actually like the suit a lot. I like this suit better than I like the first suit. But I mean,
You know what
I get you though. I get you.
you know what it is. I like the Insomniacs Miles suit better.
Oh yeah, I love that. Oh yeah. I mean, if I had to choose between this suit and the Insomniac's one, I pick the Insomniac over this one for sure.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Mm.
For sure. And I hope they have this in Spider-Man 2, bro.
Dude,
Cause
I was
man,
just thinking about this after this movie was done of
shit.
what cuz there's we're going to have be able to play as both Peter and
Yeah,
Miles.
Yo,
I'm just
bro.
curious what costumes and they're going to use for both of them.
It's crazy because I remember when I was playing the first Spider-Man game, Marvel Spider-Man, the first one,
hmm
and I was always thinking, yo, we need the black suit. Why didn't they give us the black suit? And then
You know why?
come to find out, right,
It's in the second one.
DLC. No, no, no,
right,
No,
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 not
it's in the
DLC.
second game.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get the freaking
Miles
black suit.
Morales. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It looks crazy. Look freaking amazing.
So with the timing, they made it this first reason across the Spider Verse and the game sales to help increase it to boost it because
I mean, yeah,
Spider-Man
Oh,
the
definitely.
game comes out this year
Definitely.
too,
Yeah.
and next
yeah. I
year
think it'll fall
2024 is Beyond the Spider Verse, and I guess another game
Well, I don't know. Would they come
or
out with another game?
for what Spider Man?
yeah.
Unless it's Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie coming out.
Ah, you
I
sure?
haven't heard, but I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I know they're talking about it or they're going in development with it now. With Tom Holland's new trilogy, but I haven't heard anything outside of that. Nah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, Sam, did you bring it up a great point? Like, yo, this putting out this movie now was perfect because now in a few months we're gonna get Spider-Man 2, and then the year after that we're gonna get Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is I mean, we Spider-Man fans is eating great. You know what I'm saying? We
Oh
always
yeah.
eating great, but this we living in a great time, y'all. Oh my
the
gosh.
way the way of Miles getting back to his universe
Ooh.
was
Oh man.
interesting too.
Oh, yo.
Dude.
Oh wait,
He
but can
used
we?
his invisible stealth side. He was like literally doing his operation. Oops, scan my eye or scan my DNA. Number 42. He and it's like you keep saying the spider is 42. It's 42. Your my world's probably 42 and shit, man.
Nah, but I didn't think about that till you said it too, because we were in the movie and that a moment where Miles is talking to his mom and then he says I'm Spider Man and then she's like, yo, what are you talking about? Who's Spider Man?
Who's Spider Man? It's like
Like he's
is
like, are
this
you
a Comic
serious?
Con? Is this a Comic Con kind of thing that you go to? It's like Comic Con. What is Comic
What is
Con?
Comic Con? Like, what is this? I'm
And
surprised they don't
I'm
got Comic Con in his own universe. You know, that's actually weird. Unless they call it something else.
I
But
mean,
when
their
it when
world's on fire, man. Their
by
building,
the
the building was
by
on
the way,
fire.
that
oh
world looked
yeah,
like that world looked like some Judge Dredd Ronin type stuff over there for
You
some
know
bro,
what?
reason.
I'm kind of mad. How did Miles not see that and not
facts.
do anything? If anything, was he that too concerned of
I
getting
was
home?
gonna say like you could tell like as soon as he got back like there was something that was different like you could tell immediately.
Yes.
But I didn't pick it up until Sam told me he was like, "Nah,
It was
you
like
in the
that's
wrong
not your
universe."
world. You're in the wrong place. It's
I
like
I was
you
like,
know. It's,
I picked it up like as soon as he got beamed up. I'm like, oh shit,
"Nah,
no,
listen."
no,
he's
no,
gonna
no,
go
no,
to
no.
where the
I picked
spider
it up when
originated from.
mom wasn't picking shit up. Who's Spider Man? It's like, what do you mean? And then Gwen went to the room. No one was home. It's like you're not in the world. This is not your world. This is not your place.
And then I think Rio has said his mom has said, you know, we got to look out for we got to take care of each other. And I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
where's the father? And then coming in, Aaron, Robert, coming in. I'm like, oh, this man is in the wrong. This kid is in
We
the wrong
think is the
universe.
Prowler.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Oh wait, really quick. I did want to highlight real quick the fight between Miles and
Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel. Yeah, I thought that
Dude,
was
Miguel
pretty
was
dope.
giving him the hands, bro.
Yo, he
He
was
gave him the
yo,
claws.
Yeah.
yo, son. This
Dude,
man was giving.
when he grabbed him with his web and just threw him on the train, bro, I was like, God damn.
He was
Yeah, I
beating
mean
this
Miles
kid's
stripped him
ass
though.
Yeah.
He absorbed
Yeah.
the energy from that suit. He stripped his
Yeah.
ass like he's just like damn, you absorbed all this energy from the suit. He's done.
Damn, I was like, shit. And
Nah, I'ma do
Miguel
my
was
own
just
thing.
mad. Nah,
I'ma
this
do
nigga.
my own thing.
But that was a pretty cool moment. Especially when Miles had kind of led him away from the other Spider-Man so he could get him by himself so he could just focus on him. And
Mhm.
Peter B was like, see, I taught him good out here. Because he was getting shit this whole
He
movie.
beat your butt. That means he's better. I'm better.
I'm a better
And then
mentor than you. What you talking about?
You have Miguel coming in. Okay, you're both equally horrible mentors.
So he just beat your ass. What you mean? So yeah, I felt like that was good too. But yo, listen, listen, listen.
Like the
So,
team was set up though. Actually,
huh?
you know what I'm a little mad about? Even like even from the first movie of the Spider Verse,
Hmm.
like with Penny, Spider Pig,
Yeah.
Noir, they literally rolled through with it. Like you had to let this canon happen. You had to let this canon happen. You're the
Oh yeah,
captain of the police off.
oh yeah.
Police has to die and shit. And it's a whole 180 switch between you see schoolgirl Penny and then like a whole very depressed
Yeah.
hoodie wearing
Yeah.
Penny. It's like, yeah, something fucked up in her life, which I think in the
Yeah.
comics, her father died. No, her best friend died. Who was like her villain kind of thing.
I think her father died too. No.
Father died with the suit, but then like
Right.
her
Right.
best
Okay.
friend was
Got you.
her.
Got you. I know it was something like that. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
universe, her best friend was the villain slash guy who thought that he killed someone important and I have to get revenge kind of thing until like you find out the secret kind of shit. The police chief, basically.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay. Because I think I did read her story, but it was like so long ago that I
It's
forgot.
very long time ago.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was very. Yeah. 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 Oh, but
Um.
nah. Go ahead, bro.
Damn. Like. Yeah. Literally, all of them coming at him. But then you actually see the development of the new team with Gwen and stuff like that. Because Spider Bite could have just said no on the button, like stop the whole
Yeah.
teleportation,
Oh
but then she
yeah.
just
Nah.
didn't.
It's like.
Yeah.
You literally have Miguel and I like literally clawing through the barrier and shit like that.
Yo, I thought it was clip for Miles, bro. I thought he was. I thought that was gonna be it for him, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you because the way Miguel
I
was
thought
so
Peter would
aggressive.
help him. I thought that last minute Peter would at least try to help him or something
Yeah,
like that.
where's Peter be at, yo? Like,
He was trying talk no jutsu the entire time, even with the daughters. I'm
nah,
serious.
son, that ain't working, bro.
This isn't Naruto.
Nah, they Naruto, bro. You
And
good
then
at
you
that
have
garbage
Miguel
shit over
so
there.
pissed off and be like, "Yo, I'm you. Just let me talk to him." No, we're done talking. Like we done
No,
talking.
he was legit like, nah, we're done talking. He getting these claws,
Miguel had enough
or
of
he
it.
gonna listen. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna win
Sent Gwen
anyway.
back her world, took her watch back and shit like that. Just like, no, you out. You going back home. Your ass going
Yo,
back home.
and Drew's like, I'm
I
like, and she
warned
was like,
you.
I told you. Can't have your back.
Yep.
You messed up.
Yep.
But actually,
We're
but
supposed to
now we
be the
find out
good guys.
we
And
are.
then
All
you
right.
have
We are. But
I
I mean,
like
she
how
still got
every
around
Peter
him, huh?
I like how every Peter like Spider-Man was like, I can do both, but then no, I can't do you can't do both. The canon has to happen. I got it, I
Nah,
can do
got it.
both. No, you can't.
I
Even
can
Gwen was
do
like, I can do both. No, you can't.
both. And yeah, but I mean, Gwen still got around though because Hobie had made
His
another.
exit was cool though. His
Yeah, yeah. He said,
yeah,
just for the
fight the
record,
power.
I'm out. I quit. Well, yo, can we talk about Hobie for a second? Hobie was the MVP of this movie, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
He was one of the MVPs
If
of
it
this movie.
wasn't for him, Gwen wouldn't
Oh,
be
for
able to
sure,
get
for
the
sure.
team that
He
she
made
ends up
his
with at the
own.
end.
He
He
made a
taught Miles.
homemade.
He taught Miles,
Or,
dude,
Yeah.
not the fingers, at your
The whole yeah,
palms,
yeah.
your palms, the whole entire thing.
I will say that I'm glad that Spider Noir is my favorite from the first one. So
mm.
I'm glad to see him back to go help Miles and get him back.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I missed what's his name voicing
Nicholas
it too.
Cage. Oh
Nicholas
yeah.
Cage. I miss him. I miss
Sometimes
his
I just
voice,
light up
bro.
a cigarette match to see if it burns, see if I feel anything.
And then but then we have Adam Sandberg with Ben, and he's like, oh, I'm so depressed.
Oh.
So
My
Yo,
favorite
wasn't
was
he
at
like
the end
knocked
when
out quick too?
yeah, by Gwen when he was like, "Oh, perfect pose." Boom, Gwen just knocks him out.
I was like, and that's what I'm saying. Like all the Ben Riley fans is upset right now because I'm
I mean,
not
the
gonna
dude, he
hold
was
you.
only in there for like what, not even what, 5 minutes max, maybe.
I mean, I hear you, but the way Marvel in the comics been doing him has been mad dirty, bro. Mad dirty.
It's
They
not
made
his
him.
movie. That's all
No,
I'm gonna say.
yeah, he's right. You're right. This is not his movie. It's Miles' movie. Just be thankful you got a spot in this movie, bro. You got
more
2 minutes of
Gwen's
screen
movie,
time.
but yeah, for sure. More Gwen's movie, but yes, Smiles too.
Yes, yes.
For sure.
Villain of the week.
He made the
um,
villain of the week, which was a typical Spider-Man move. You make your arch nemesis.
nah, son. This ain't Electro, bro. This is prime time real estate out. You know what
I'm
I mean?
just curious.
It wasn't all at once, but he did make his arch nemesis. So
Yeah, I'm just curious as what the hell's gonna happen beyond the Spider Verse. Honestly,
Oh yeah, because we didn't even talk about the big reveal. Aaron is not the Prowler in this universe that Miles is. It's
Miles
fucking
is.
mine with brains.
Dude, crazy, bro, crazy.
Yo, I
it's like
was like,
I'm not the Prowler. I
yo,
am.
and can we talk about that whole sequence? Was mad tension in that too?
Oh
Because
hell yeah,
when you saw the
hell yeah,
comic book, you really thought it was Uncle Aaron because he was like
yeah,
really bulked up and
yeah.
stuff like that. And then next thing you know, it was really a suit up Miles in Prowler
Right.
unit.
But, I mean, yo, but it was like even this is like I think this is my probably like my favorite scene in the whole movie. When Aaron like Miles is begging Aaron like, yo, let me go. I'm Miles from another universe and all this
I'm
other
pretty
shit.
sure Aaron was seeing him very being sincere, and it's like,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying,
And he didn't say
but then
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he didn't say nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
if he really was the Prowler, he would have helped. He probably would have helped
Right.
Miles go back to his universe to try to save his brother.
Right.
But then apparently it's not this way.
Right. And
For
then
some reason, this Miles
right.
in this universe don't have that kind of same relationship with his father. Apparently,
Right.
because Banner is like loving father,
Yeah, because
police
he died.
officer.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
And then where happened? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere you just see Aaron punching the bag.
Oh yeah.
Boom, like man hard. And I thought he hit Miles, but he hit like the upper part of it. Not he didn't hit Miles per se. I think that was like my favorite part, bro. Cause
I think he was doing. It was like a trigger for him, kind of
Scare
thing, wasn't
tactic.
it?
yeah, probably. Yeah. Probably.
But what I'm more interested was that this Miles doesn't want to help the other Miles to save his father, even though it's not the same father in universe kind of thing. It's got to
So
be
it ain't
some
got
very
nothing to
dark,
do with me.
really some dark shit. It's like, why
Yeah,
would I
I
do
mean,
that?
I mean, shit. Did you look at that world?
yo, for real, it is Gotham City, bro. Like,
The Sinister Six Mafia. I was like,
oh
ooh.
yeah.
Why did you say that name?
Yo, when I heard them say that though, I was like, "What?
I was like, wait, Sinister Six Mafia, what? I
Yeah, I
was like,
heard
wait,
that
what?
too.
The
I was like,
sinister."
what?
The lead gang is Miles? Like, what?
Yeah, right. What is going on there?
For real.
This
But
is what
wait,
happens when there's no Spider-Man in this
Oh, we're,
universe.
we're
You
we're
have
gonna
all
get that
these
explanation in
villains.
that movie
yup,
for sure.
yup. Father died. Rio just the mom
We're
is,
more likely to get the comic book of that Universe 42 Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like,
I think we
we're gonna have to,
kind of did. I think because I read a
where
because
he
I read.
becomes the Prowler.
Oh no, but no, not
Would it
that
be like a
particular one.
Prowler thing? Or it would just be a Miles Morales comic, and then how
Well, no,
this
but
universe without a Spider-Man.
They could
no,
do
because
that.
I think no, because no, it was something similar. It wasn't particularly that, but it was a story where Miles was cloned, so they kind of had their own
Oh,
clone saga. It was done better, by the way. Anyway,
It doesn't
so they
sound
had
it.
their own clone
I'll take your
saga.
word for it. I'll take your word for it.
So they didn't. So Miles had his own clone saga, and one of the clones,
better be
I
careful
think
what you say, bro. You might get those keyboard warriors.
you know what? We ain't gonna start there. I did come through.
They're
Come
worried about
through in the
clones when their
chat.
whole multiverse. They're worried
Through in
about
the
clones when their
chat.
whole Spider-Verse. They're worried about
But
the
yeah,
clones when there's a whole Spider-Verse. It's like
nah. Oh, but nah. But so it was like, yeah. So there was another universe where that clone became like the king of New York, and he made a device where he cut off New York from I think it was Brooklyn. He cut off Brooklyn into another dimension, so nobody could come in and help out. So there was that, and then there was another one where another Miles from another universe who was also evil too. So I mean, there's been other counterparts of Miles being evil, but I didn't think they would do this for this movie. I'm not even gonna hold you. That shocked the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna hold you. And it's just like Buggy said, I don't know what the hell's gonna go on in the next movie. I have no idea.
we're definitely gonna explore that Universe 42 a little bit more for sure.
But
And
do
do a
you think that's
time
where we're gonna
can't really
start
do a
off?
time skip. You can't really do the
No,
time
you can't.
skip
Yeah, you can't
neither.
do a time skip.
Nah, it's got to be like
It's got to literally pick up as right where it left off.
right. If they do a time skip, I'll be shocked.
Because remember, you they did show Miles touching the chain with his electric powers too.
Right, so he probably gonna get out like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, so he don't. So the evil Miles wouldn't have problem with that, right?
What was that again?
I said Miles. I'm sorry. Prowler Miles. I don't think he has powers, right?
No, I think it's just all in the suit.
He's the
Just
suit.
regular.
It's just the suit. The
Yeah.
prowler
Just the
suit.
suit. Okay, got you. Because I would like to see that. Like, how would he fare up against himself as a Prowler?
Literally, there's like three different sides. There's the Spot villain where he's gaining even more powers and he's causing the havoc within 2 days to do the canon. You have the Miguel O'Hara Spider Verses going after Miles in that universe and whatnot,
Yeah.
and then you have Gwen's team trying to save Miles and stuff like that.
Can I say that shot of Miguel O'Hara in the rain in Miles' universe with the rain coming down? Great shot.
Oh,
Great
for
shot.
real, for real. Like, and then just him trying to get back home was like cool too. Like,
It was
uh
a great cliffhanger for all of it. Honestly, it was
Oh
like
oh
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
and
not gonna
so.
lie. As soon as that
I seen a
ended,
lot of people on the internet. I heard a lot of people did not like the ending, mainly because it got left with that cliffhanger kind of stuff. But it was a great cliffhanger. I mean,
oh it was for
it
sure.
was, yeah.
so should we
Like
get this discussion in, like where people didn't like the whole two-part? Like they should have not split
as
this. They
soon as
want
the
this entire
to be
thing.
continued showed up, like half of the crowd in my theater was like, ah, what?
I don't think that happened with
Ah,
us. I think they cheered, right?
Yeah, we cheered. Yeah, we
Yeah,
cheered. It
we
was like,
cheered for that. Yeah. And I
we
yeah.
literally cheered to the end when Gwen finished her monologue, and then
yeah.
boom, and then to be continued. We
Nah,
were
See,
all
that
see
cheering
music
for
the
though,
that.
when they were ending it, I was like, yo, that got
see
me
the
so
thing is,
hyped for the next one, bro.
we know there's gonna be a second part. Everybody else doesn't know that.
Oh, for sure.
Really? I'm pretty sure they keep advertising this is Across the Spider Verse Part One, and
Well,
then they
remember,
took out the
there's
Part One and said
Yeah,
Beyond the
that's what it
yeah,
was at
Spider-Verse.
first.
yeah, they took that out.
Yeah, then they just put Beyond the Spider Verse. So I guess they changed their mind when the movie came out. I guess. I don't know.
It's good because
I
like,
guess because people likes to binge the entire, like people in streaming likes to binge everything all at once. They don't like cliffhanger
this,
endings.
Right,
yeah, true.
that's true.
But this is smart
But
though. You spend
that's how
two
you
hours and
hook
20
people in.
minutes.
That's how
Yeah,
you
it's how
hook
you hook
people
them
in.
in. Get their money in.
I mean, the movie was long too, man. I mean, this
It
was
Yeah,
like
2 hours,
was.
20
two
minutes.
hours
It
and
was.
19 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys think it'll be longer than the next movie?
I thought it went by quick. Honestly, I thought
I did too.
it
No, I
ran
did too. I
everything. The
wasn't
pacing
like
and
worried
everything
about it.
went by pretty quickly throughout this entire movie for
Oh
me.
yeah,
You probably could have cut some stuff out of this movie, probably.
I'm glad they didn't though, because if it was the cameos, then keep
I
it.
definitely think they should, and then save the rest of it for like the extra stuff for like the
Oh yeah.
DVD and Blu-ray, because
Yeah.
the real fans would definitely buy that shit just to watch it
You know
and
what? I'm gonna buy
all
that
the
too.
other parts and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
too.
And
No,
it's
I'm
funny
smart.
because, like, I remember when the live action Spider Man stuff, when they were showing the canon events, I feel like I was the only one that reacted to that. I'm like, really? Like, come on, guys.
We like you guys haven't seen a Spider-Man movie before. This was your first
But
one,
then
and you
again, I
started the second
remember
one.
the freaking Tobey Maguire one came out in like the early 2000s. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you guys a pass.
Word.
What you trying to say, man? I saw that in theaters. What are you trying to
You
say, man?
Oh, that's another thing about I did too. Shit. I will never.
know, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've seen those movies. I might have to go back and watch them. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I saw. Yeah, me too. It's
Oh, there's a
been.
lot of cameos from this movie too. When Spot went into the Venom universe and saw the
Dude,
Oh, I forgot
the
about
yeah, yeah.
that. That
Like,
was
oh,
hilarious.
you
I
make
did
it seem
not
like stuff
expect
like
that.
this. You you make it seem like this is just a regular Tuesday. Just stays
it is a
quiet.
Tuesday.
It is for me. You should wait a few minutes. You might see the big black guy
By the
coming
way,
through.
I did
Yo.
love that Who Framed Roger Rabbit style of the him being animation and the lady being live action. That was great.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like they're gonna do that more in the next movie. I think.
They need to. You know who did a good job at that? I don't know if you guys have seen Chip and Dale's movie on Disney Plus.
The new one?
Yeah.
I didn't see
I
the
heard
new
it was
one.
good.
Oh my dude, go watch that. The best part of that movie is Ugly Sonic. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I know you
Ugly
talking.
Sonic is in it.
I know you
Ugly
talking
Sonic
about.
is in it.
I know. All right, I gotta see that. No, I still gotta watch Blank Check.
Damn.
Wait,
I
what?
still got.
You
I'm
need to
gonna
let
watch
me
that
know how
tonight.
that is.
Nah, I gotta watch that tonight. I don't think I sent it. Yo, I'm gonna send it to you in the group chat, bro. Nah, cause I saw
Yeah,
something.
Sam. Me and Ty were talking about this
Nah, cause I saw something.
Disney stuff from
Nah, I
some.
saw something. I was like, this can't be real, bro. This can't be real. This can't
I
be real.
heard of Blank Check movie. Is it Disney?
Yeah, it's on
Oh, you
Disney
never
Plus.
saw it?
I think I've seen it. It was a very old movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
okay.
seen it.
I
So
definitely seen it before. It was like on TV a lot too. That movie.
I never seen it. So I don't know. But when I
Ty's
saw
Yeah,
that picture from that movie,
Ty's gonna be very surprised by that ending. I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
like, ain't no way, bro. The directors need to be arrested, bro. Everybody there need to be arrested because that's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to tangent. I'm sorry.
Little tangent, little tangent.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. We're good. Okay.
I'm trying to
Yo,
remember. I'm more surprised Aunt May in Miles' universe just dipped. She went to
Dude,
Florida
yeah,
after
oh
like
yeah,
that
she was in
lab, and
Florida.
was like, "Is that
Yeah,
even
we didn't see
famous?"
yeah,
nothing.
I'm like, okay, so no more secret lab, I guess.
Yeah.
That's completely gone.
But it
We
did
saw.
make sense that every Peter Parker makes their own suit, and although like
Yeah.
other Peter Parker, other people don't like the new suit, it's not as tech savvy. It's not like fully teched out like with Iron Man's Spider Man suit and
I
stuff like
wasn't a
that.
huge
But it's
fan of
just a
those,
regular Spider
honestly.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I like
it's
I
too
like the original. Yeah, I
there's
like.
so many tropes, Spider-Man tropes with it, especially with the two spider-web giving both sides.
Dude,
Either
I
you save the
love
good
the
people,
dude.
save that. Literally, like crossing the
Trainer
I
bridge.
completely forgot about that scene until you brought it up. That's like a training montage of them just trying to hold them.
That's why I love
The
this movie,
fact,
bro.
the fact that they added it in there was just icing on the cake,
Because
bro.
Yeah,
even the Indian Spider-Man was also like, I could do both the bus and like trying to save the
Yeah.
cop. Um, oh my god, there was so
yo,
many of the Peter Parker. Like, there's almost so much replaying of Spider-Man tropes, but just with different Spider-Mans and different.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw Mayday Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's out here webbing it up and all that. You know, got her own web shoes from her father. You know, she was cute. I liked her. She was cute. Now when she put on the the
The
thing,
mask when you're like,
yeah.
don't tell mom.
So don't tell me. Oh my gosh. Guys, listen. We're at that portion where we got to score this movie, man. What scores are y'all giving it out real quick? What we thinking? What we thinking? What we think?
It's a good. Okay, this is from my opinion. It makes a good contender for movie of the year, but I will not say it's the winner just yet because Guardians 3 did really
Oh,
good
dude.
job for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If you were to tell me I had have to pick between Guardians 3 and this, I'd probably go Guardians. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I probably would pick Guardian too. I'm sorry, guys, but it was a really good job. No, but
Yeah, I mean
the best
Guardians.
part about
Good
this movie was that it's so rewatchable, but for different reasons. You could
reasons, right?
rewatch this movie for Easter eggs. You could rewatch it because it was actually it's really good. It's a good cliffhanger. Because even Infinity War's first part, there was so many people rewatching it, and people preferred the first part more than the second part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
Endgame. Yeah, yeah.
That
I've had a
is
lot of
usually
people
the
say that
general
too.
consensus. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can't compare. But I understand everybody's arguments from that part. You can't really compare Infinity Wars to Across the Spider Verse.
You
One
can't.
took 10 years, a lot of Marvel movies, and a lot of
Exactly.
different characters to build this.
Right.
While one was built because of its animation, it was like the underdog animation style that nobody thought was gonna be able to make a sequel for. And
Can I say like these Spider-Man movies are putting the Sony animation studios on the map?
Yo, seriously.
I mean, Sony
Yeah,
does put Spider Man on the map in general.
True, but I'm saying animation
but
wise,
nah. But
Mm.
this. Nah, man.
especially the different kinds of blends of animation that they throw in there at you.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't do. I don't think they did animate anymore. Like they didn't really do too much within with Penny's universe and the whole
No,
anime
not too
style with
much.
the
Yeah.
animation. But you see a different kind of blend of more of Western animation and its style, but in different like world too. Because I definitely can see that they did Spider-Man India using Bollywood's
Yes.
animation team and
Yup,
style, that sort of
yup.
thing. I think that would be really cool, really turn. I love the voice actor for him too, Priverity.
Yeah, and he
Prasad.
Dopinder from Deadpool.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is.
okay, go. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like they really brought so much quality to this movie. Like this is on. Like honestly, this movie was better than a lot of the live action Spider-Man movies that's out there. I'm not even talking about comics. I'm
Uh.
So,
just, I,
question though,
yeah.
we do know Gwen Stacy is the main character of this movie for sure,
Yes.
Hmm.
and there was like that father daughter kind of drama within this movie too, with it, the whole relationship and whole style where Gwen Stacy had to keep
What you're
lying
asking
or
is what
discreet.
the third movie is probably gonna be based around.
That was gonna be my second question,
Hmm.
Okay.
because it's like because like the second question was gonna be like, first it was Miles and then it was Gwen, who's gonna be number three.
I feel like it's Peter B. Parker probably.
Really?
Maybe. That's just me
I
throwing
think it
stuff.
fits better if it was it was the villain role,
Yeah. You could
Oh, you
do
mean
that
the
too.
spot?
because he's in like he's basically the center of all the universe at this
Yeah.
point with his powers and
Yeah.
abilities. He's basically God.
Yeah, because I mean, he traveled into other multiverses like like Uber, so he's
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
He did
to
say,
be
"I'm gonna take everything away from you." Does that also include the Spider Verse?
maybe,
Because like I'm
maybe.
thinking of it as like the movie Glass, M Night Shyamalan. Because the first one was
Yeah.
this Unbreakable. Second one was
Oh, I didn't
um
see Glass.
oh
The one with James McAvoy.
Yeah,
Split.
yeah, Split, and then Samuel L.
Dude.
Jackson,
yeah.
Glass.
I saw Split. I didn't
Split
see Glass though.
was insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Split was really good. Split was really good.
Yo, for real. Yo, that put what's the name back on the map.
McAvoy.
Nah,
Oh no, Shyamalan. Yeah, yeah.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
After the last Airbender, that whole catastrophe shit. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Cabin in the Woods was good.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
saw?
heard it was good.
I went to go, dude. It's been said before.
It's
Dave
on
Batista.
Peacock.
Dave Batista, best wrestler turned actor.
I agree. I thought that since I saw him on Blade
Dude,
Runner for like them 2 minutes.
I see
when
his
you
range now. I see
when,
Dave Bautista's range now.
To me,
watch him in
he better than the Rock to me.
watch that movie.
It's so
Cabin in the
easy to
Woods.
play an
Invisible.
action
Yeah,
character, and it's so easy to play a comedy actor, but it takes skills to be a drama act, like
Yeah,
dramatic actor kind of thing.
and that's why I honestly I wish The Rock would do that more. Like I wish The
The
Rock
Rock is
was
just The
more
Rock in everything.
every movie, right? Like I wish he would do something different, like have that kind of range. But Batista has that range.
John Cena is just the
John
comedian,
Cena's another one.
comedic. It's just comedic rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen him do serious stuff. It's like I don't know about that, but he can do
Have you?
comedy though.
He definitely comedy. Have you seen
Yeah.
him in that vacation movie on Hulu?
Oh
Yo,
yeah, I know
yo,
what
that
you're
was
Great,
talking
hilarious,
about.
bro.
great,
But then even
great.
Peacemaker was hilarious
Yeah,
too.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure. And it
And
was
we
a
gotta
heavy
wait
action
forever for
too.
a season two, man. Come on.
Nah, he wilding for that, bro. Nah,
Wait,
did
is
you see?
James Gunn still doing that? He's still
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
he
it,
said
even
it's
though
gonna
he's
be
That's not
president.
happening
after.
until like after Superman or Batman or whatever the hell is gonna.
And
All
I'm
right,
just
that's
like,
fine.
bro, why I gotta
That's
wait
fine.
that long for that? Like, I don't want to wait that long. What are you doing, yo? Oh man.
Yeah, grading. Sorry, guys, we went
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, you
tangent
good. You
again.
good.
Tangents are everywhere.
Tangents
I give
everywhere.
it a 9 out of 10
You
because
get
I
a
really
tangent.
did
You get
enjoy
a
this
tangent.
movie.
Yeah.
I definitely say this is above Far From Home. I'm sorry, No Way Home.
And that was the best one out of that trilogy, honestly.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 fits. But
Yeah, I got you.
I still put Guardians 3 over it.
Really?
Yeah, Guardians 3 was
Got you. Got
it
Dude,
was James Gunn's goodbye, man. It was James
But
Gunn's
it was really good.
you're
It was
goodbye.
hearing
really
it
good. Nah,
right
it
here
was
and
really good.
now. I
I
could
can't
not
even.
get through Guardians of the Galaxy 3 without crying from beginning to end. I can't do it. I can't. I'm just always tearing up. I can't.
I mean, it is a PETA movie.
I know it is.
It is a PETA movie. I can't stand you bastards.
It is a
My
PETA.
God.
It is a PETA movie.
This man. Anyway, Lucky
before we
Funny
get to
should score.
before we get to migrating, I want to know how many of you guys are getting raccoons because of Guardians 3. Because there's no way there's not that many people
You
getting
Listen,
mean
I
they
got
raccoons.
weren't in
raccoons
our
coming in
backyards
my
already?
yard right now,
Right
bro.
No, I mean
now,
like
right?
them getting an actual baby raccoon and just raising them as their own.
Oh, so you can talk to other
Oh, are you talking
raccoons?
about that meme where like literally holding the head of that raccoon?
Yeah. I saw that the
I
time
will name
before.
him Rockets. Nah,
um,
we're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing it.
for,
I'm
as
not doing
far as
I'll
far,
do the. I'll keep an otter. I mean,
it.
as
those are
far as
adorable.
migrating,
Hell no, huh?
eight. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because
Ooh,
to me, I still enjoy the first one a lot more than I did with this one.
okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's fair. Okay.
Is it
Got you.
because it's more limited to like the 5 Spider-Mans than it is for
Yeah,
the multiverses of it?
yeah,
I can understand that.
yeah.
Okay. Got you.
There's such thing as a too much of a good thing.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like we're getting too much of multiversal stuff in a lot of
But
media and
see,
TV.
this is the thing. That's why I feel like the multiverse was done really well here more than in
Mm.
Doctor Strange 2.
And
I
everything
To be
agree.
honest with
everywhere
you.
all at once.
Right, oh yeah. Yo,
Mm. Oh, you
Nick,
know what? Yeah, that could
Nick,
actually.
wait, hold on, Sam. Yo, saw
Yeah,
a
I've been
majority of that
telling him for the
goddamn
longest
movie.
to watch it. Yeah.
Hold on. Yo, Buggy, I watched majority of that goddamn movie. Yo, why are there anal assassins in that movie, bro?
Did you just say anal assassins?
Yeah, he did say
Yes,
that. He did say that.
and he know what I'm talking. Did you see the movie?
I did.
You didn't see the movie? Go see the movie. You don't know what I'm talking about. Anal assassins, bro. All day out here. I don't know what the hell I was looking at. You know what's crazy? Because I watched it on my flight coming back here, and I just happened to notice that scene. I just happened to notice. I'm looking because I had my mouth open and shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I looked to my side, and next to me was a little girl, and and the little
I
girl was
already know.
watching what I was watching. It's like, oh.
I already know what scene you're talking about.
Yo, I
oh,
didn't know what to do.
oh Lord.
And she looked at me smiling and shit. And I was so awkward. I didn't know what to do. So I like kind of
Oh
waved
my
and just
God.
went back to the movie and just told it.
Fast forward, fast forward.
She doesn't need to know about that until later, until she's older.
Oh, she has a two-way mirror. I mean,
And the fucked up part is the mom was looking at me too.
judging you.
She's like, "How dare you?"
Well, I never. Like, easy,
Said, "We're
Karen,
not going on
easy.
this shit no
It's
more."
just a movie.
Oh,
So
damn, that went
what's
super
your
left.
rating, Ty? Yeah. What's your rating?
That went super left. Yes, the rating.
Let's get back on track.
Oh shit. You know what? I might change my mind when I watch it a couple more times. I'm gonna give this.
Rewatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna give this. I'm
rewatchable.
gonna give this a 10 out of 10.
Oh wow.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. And then and I don't give
I
10 out of 10s like that.
yeah. I
I
was
don't
gonna
do
say
that.
I don't think you've ever given a 10 out of 10 before.
Nah,
Honestly.
son. I don't give out
Oh,
10 out of 10s like that.
you
This
didn't.
was a 10 out
You,
of
you couldn't pick out any flaws with it, or
10. I really, I mean,
I mean,
like
I agree with
really
you. The
thinking about
animation
it.
was good. Coloring was actually really good. The
Yeah.
only thing that's problem, I think Buggy picked it up before, was the sound issue sometimes.
But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that too. But it's like I can't really. Aside from that, I can't really find any real big negatives to me. Like, nah, I don't
Yeah.
know about
Same.
this. You know what I'm
The
saying?
So
story.
Like,
you
The
I
were you
really
were
have to
okay with
nitpick.
the story of the father and daughter relationship kind of thing with Gwen and his father and the father kind of thing,
I mean,
where the
yeah,
father just
because
quits being the father quits being captain, saving his own life kind of
Oh
thing
yeah. Oh yeah.
practically.
well, yeah, I mean, because I don't think he didn't know that at first, but I mean, originally he was doing that because he didn't want to. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't want to like hunt his daughter because his daughter's a vigilante, and that's why he was going to arrest him her that first time, because that
He was
was
doing his job. He
he's
was
doing
doing
his
his
job,
duty. Yeah.
and he didn't want to have to do his duty and arrest his daughter, so he picked his daughter. So I love that, you know what I'm saying, and I love how they
But it
reconciled
wasn't
after
so
that.
much of it though. It was you got that from the beginning where he did his job, but you don't know he was doing his job, but you broke your daughter's heart, and
Right.
then your daughter just left you for 4 months,
Wow, was it
and your
4 months?
father found it was 4 months, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then your father found the book. He found all the explanation of the multiverse and stuff. He met
Right.
Hobie because remember Hobie gave him the watch to yeah, your friend told me to give this to you. Um,
Yo, hope you feeling win, bro.
in a way, it I could definitely see it not being necessary in that part with the father daughter relationship story kind of thing, but it was
Right.
to cement more of Gwen's story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I to be honest with you, like I love this one more than the first one because and I really like it morally because I really like how they progress Miles as a character. Like he's more sure of himself, even when he's like in front of a bunch of Spider Man. He never like tries to be anybody else but himself, but be Spider Man his own way, and that's been kind of like the theme around this whole series. So I love that, and they never. I mean, yeah, this is the second one was more focused on Gwen, but this is still continuing Miles' story, and I'm glad they didn't forget that. But like I said, I might change my mind if when I rewatch it a couple of times. But I just can't find anything to really say anything about it really negative. Like I have to nitpick for that stuff.
Well, it's like Sam said. It was with me the audio, and then the other thing was him not taking the spot serious. That was my two things.
I mean, it was also a lot of things too. Miles really missed the entire Spider Verse all in general, even though like he was not supposed to be existing. He wasn't supposed to be welcomed in the first place, kind of
Right,
thing.
right,
Yeah.
right. And
And
he
then
wanted to be a part of
you
it
had the
so
whole
long back.
speech. Yeah, like the speech towards his mom, and then I meet like the friends again, but never want me, so I beat them. I beat all of them. I'm pretty sure you got your ass whipped a lot, but I guess you a win. Win's a win. You did win, so. And then it's like, Mom, I'm Spider Man. Ooh,
Where did Ty go? Did he go to the Spider Verse?
Ty, what? Miles
Ty,
is
go,
in our
Ty,
universe.
Ty, come
We're
back.
Universe 42. I told you this. We're Universe 42. The world's on fire. There's
Ty,
no
come
Spider
back.
Man in our world. We have a Comic Con at least, but but yeah, I mean the world's on fire and like the world's full of villains like governments. Oh, sorry, no, I can't do that. Let's gotta shut down Ty. Let's gotta shut down Ty. Let's gotta shut down Ty.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. The universe is restored.
And yes,
So,
they had a Comic Con.
little fun fact before we get out of here.
What's up?
Remember how I said Aaron Glover, like you call him, Donald Glover, was the inspiration for Miles to be created. So there's a scene in Community season 2 where Donald wakes up and he's wearing Spider-Man pajamas,
Mm-hmm. That's what
and
inspired.
that's what
Uh,
inspired Miles Morales.
hmm?
And I think he voiced on Ultimate
Yeah, he
Spider-Man
voiced
too.
him in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People wanted him to be Miles in the movie, even though like he
Nah,
did
he's
like
way too old.
yeah, he was too old for
Yeah.
it.
I mean, an older Miles, sure. From another alternate reality, sure. Yeah, but yeah, he's too
Way too
old
old.
to. Yeah,
Prowler, just leave him as Prowler now.
yeah. I mean, even though he looks young looking, but still, he like too old to play that.
Yeah, too old.
Yeah.
Let
Ah,
Prowler
all right.
Glover be Prowler Glover.
And is that it? Jesus Christ. That's all I do, guys. I bring comedians on the show, apparently.
was it wasn't it Prowler Glover 3.0 or something like that?
Prowler Glover. I'm listen. Like if
Dude,
y'all use
remember even
Marvel, if
like
y'all use that name, you got
remember
me at
how all the
first.
villains and people got trapped and they were cheering for Miles like, yeah, and then all
Donald
this like
Spider-Man,
ooh,
boo!
and then Glover was like, yo, yeah, ooh. It's like,
All right, y'all. Do we need to bring up anything else, or we're good?
I think that's
let's
it.
get it there.
That's it. right. All right. So with that said, we're getting out of here, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and share the video as well. And it's it, guys. We out of here. I love you guys. We love you. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one. And most importantly, go to sleep, please. All right, y'all.